So HTML is hypertext markup language. It's a language, it is a tag based language, and you can make a document like you make MS Word document. So it's just a document which is suitable for the web browser or for the internet web. So this is hypertext markup language, and as I said, that you make a web page out of HTML, and there are web browser on which you can put these web pages, and from a browser you can access this, right? So this web browser can contain the web pages which are made on HTML, and now this HTML pages can be accessed through intranet or internet. Both ways it is possible. So HTML was founded by the group which is called as WWWC or W3C, normally we call it World Wide Web Consortium, in 1990. HTML overview, who invented it? We know that the father of WWW is Tim Berners-Lee, and HTML was invented in November 1990, and the credit goes to Tim Berners-Lee only. The purpose was to gain access and to transform, exchange, read, and a kind of cooperation for the research document. So HTML is not the first invention. Actually, it's an improved version of SGML, that is Standard Generalized Markup Language. So this SGML was a meta language, that is, it is capable of creating other language. This is a general purpose language which was essentially made to define and create descriptive markup language. What tools do we need for HTML? First of all, we need an editor. It can be anything. It can be Notepad, it can be Notepad++, it can be Word. Any text editor will do. And you have to have a web browser in order to see that web page. So these HTML pages has tag and attribute. As we just said, W3C, that is World Wide Web Consortium, it has already given, or it has laid down certain standards for building the HTML language, and a W3 is a tag based language. So a tag is a special kind of you can say angle brackets, or tag is placed inside this angle bracket. Whatever is placed inside this angle bracket is known as a tag. That is why it is tag based language. And the content which you write here, that is it has a special word, it has a special command or the direction to the web browser, what needs to be shown depending upon what is given inside that angle bracket. It can be in uppercase, it can be in lowercase. So this is a tag, and this, as we just said, we have a tag, we start with a tag and then we end with a tag. Means you have to give a tag, say I give bold. I want, say I am writing HTML here. I want whenever the browser come across this line, it needs to be shown in bold. And this is the end of the bold, means this is the ending. So you have a backslash. So every tag is supported by or has to have a closing tag. But there are other tags also, we'll call it as empty tags, which don't require this second one. So what this thing is doing, or this instruction is doing, it is indicating or directing the web browser to show the HTML which is written inside this tag to be bold, right? So we start with the HTML. The HTML page is known how the browser is going to know that it is actually an HTML page. So every HTML page starts with this tag HTML, and it ends, last line will be the backslash HTML inside the angle bracket. And every tag, along with what it directs to the web page, it has its attribute, it has its properties, it has its value. The element is the combination of the start tag, the text, and the end tag. So this is a proper element because we have a start tag, we have end tag, and we have a content inside. So this is body. You see, in the HTML page is divided into two parts. First is the head part, the other part is the body part. So see, this body is starting, but body has to end. In simple words, you can say, you can equate an element to a block, a tag to an instruction, or attribute of the property is to an extension to an instruction. So what are the container of tags? See, this is one tag and this is the container of this tag. Inside this also we have tags, and you can have multiple number of tags inside. So nesting of tags are possible.